My goal is to create attractive characters, which requires learning anatomy. However, mastering anatomy can be complex and time-consuming. Nevertheless, I still want to have fun and improve enough to solve my current creative problems. So, I made a shortcut. In this video, I will share how to solve these 3 problems in 3 simple steps. The proportions of different styles of characters vary. Here is an intuitive method for determining the proportions. Divide the human body in half from the position of the pelvis. The upper body is divided into 3 equal parts: head, chest, and pelvic bone. The lower body is divided from the knee. If you want to show long legs, you can draw the calf a little longer. The arm is divided into 2 equal parts, with one part being the same length as the chest cavity. The hand rotates from the joint on the shoulder. The upper and lower parts of the legs are not connected. With this knowledge, we can draw the body and proportions of the figure using simple circles and sticks. The biggest difficulty I encountered when drawing characters was, after drawing the box, I didn't know what to do next because I wasn't sure how the box was simplified from bones and muscles. Here is a simplification method that works for me. Start drawing the chest box from the position of the clavicle. Therefore, this line of the box also represents the direction of the clavicle. From the side view, it looks like this. The box representing the pelvis inclined like the chest box. The chest and pelvis can be understood as a large box, which is divided into 2. Using this method of summarization can maintain the dynamism of the stick figure in the previous step. This is also the problem I was struggling with before. Boxman always looks very stiff. When actually drawing, rounding corners, and adding normals can help understand the volume and make them look better. Limbs can be simplified into cylinders, but simplifying them into cylinders doesn't look good. Parallel lines have no contrast, so we need to add more information. I will treat anatomy knowledge as information and use it as a means to enhance my work. There are 2 goals in drawing muscles. They should look good. They should be anatomically reasonable. To make lines look good, rhythm and contrast are necessary, and the human body has its own rhythm. Based on this, how can we make it anatomically reasonable? Starting from the arm, we can summarize the 3 orientations of the forearm into shapes, resulting in a guide. For example, if we want to draw this arm, we just need to use the guidelines as a reference. First, draw a cylinder, and then add the contour shape through the guidelines. This will give us a more detailed cylinder arm. Next, use a favorite artist's work as a reference and refine the curves to achieve the desired result. As you can see, for anime-style characters, they used very simple shapes. This is the curve of the legs. It is important to pay attention to the joint points of the legs. There is a square and a triangle in the middle. This is how I painted this illustration using shapes to understand anatomy. Following the process in the video, in step 4, I summarized the entire illustration using shapes and then added details. This makes it easier to have a sense of form. I hope this method of understanding anatomy through shapes is helpful to you. The next video will discuss light and color, so don't forget to like and subscribe.